Hello everyone, in today's episode we're going to learn how to make this checkered hat. Before we get into it, please do subscribe if you're yet to subscribe and turn on post notifications so you get notified whenever I post a new video. Now let's get into it. I'm going to be using these two colors of acrylic yarn. They're 100% acrylic and it's a size 4 yarn, and I'm also going to be using a size 4mm hook and a pair of scissors. I'm going to start with a magic ring. To do a magic ring, you're going to make your yarn into an X and then use your finger to hold it down in the middle. Put your hook from underneath and pull up a loop. After that, you're going to chain one to secure the ring. You want to pull your yarn to tighten a bit more. Then after this, I'm going to go ahead and chain 3. This chain 3 will serve as our first double crochet stitch, and then I'm going to do 11 more double crochet in the magic ring to make a total of 12. So in your magic ring you should have a total of 12 double crochet stitches. So after my 12th double crochet, I'm going to pull that loop so that it doesn't come loose, and then pull the string of my yarn to close the magic ring. You want to pull really tightly and tie a knot. I usually tie a knot because this way the magic ring is secure and it doesn't come loose. So I tie the knot 2 to 3 times just to make sure. And after that, I'm going to completely close up the row with a slip stitch. So you're going to slip stitch in the 3rd chain of our first stitch. Now let's start with row 2. We're going to start with a chain of 3. And in that same space as the chain 3, I'm going to do a double crochet. This is where it gets tricky, okay? When you're doing your double crochet, you want to stop halfway like that, and then I'm going to use my other color to finish up that double crochet. So I'm going to do a slip knot first and then pull the loop through the double crochet to finish it up, just like that. So this way our color changes will be seamless. So in the next stitch, I'm going to do 2 double crochet, and I'm going to make sure that I am carrying the other yarn along so that way it will be easy to change colors, and both inside and outside of the project will be neat. So in the same stitch, I'm going to do another double crochet, but for this one I'm going to stop halfway and use the other color to finish up that double crochet, just like that. Okay, so in each stitch I'm going to do 2 double crochet. For the second double crochet, we're going to stop halfway and finish it up with the other color. Just like that. So after every 2 stitches, you're going to change color. So you're doing 2 double crochet in each stitch, and then you're going to change color after the second double crochet. So remember, we're doing 2 double crochet in each stitch. After the second double crochet, you're going to change color. So I'm just going to keep doing that, interchanging the colors till I get to the end of the row. And at the end of the row, you're going to change color and then finish with a slip stitch. So this is what our project looks like so far. For row 2, we're going to start with a chain of 3, and in that same chain 3 space we're going to do a double crochet. So our first stitch will be our increase point, right? And then in the next stitch I'm going to do just 1 double crochet, stop halfway and change color with it. And then in the next stitch I'm going to do an increase. That means 2 double crochet in 1 stitch, 1, and in that same stitch I'll do another double crochet, 2. Then in the next stitch I'm going to do 1 double crochet, stop halfway and then use the other color to finish it up. So for this row we're doing 2 double crochet in one stitch, 1 double crochet in the next, 2 double crochet in one stitch, 1 double crochet in the next. So since we're changing color, each color is going to have 3 stitches. So on the third stitch you're going to interchange the colors. So that's one way to keep track. So remember, we are doing 2 double crochet in one stitch, 1 double crochet in the next. So each colors will have 3 stitches before you change them. So I'm going to continue doing that till I get to the end of the row. So at the end of the row, this is my last stitch. I'm going to finish up with the other color, and then slip stitch, because we want to carry on with that color for the next row. And this is what it looks like so far. So for row 4, we're going to chain 3, and then in that same chain 3 space we're going to do a double crochet. So our first stitch is usually our increase point. Also, you want to make sure that you are carrying your yarn along as you are crocheting. So now that we've done 2 double crochet in that stitch, in the next 2 stitches we're going to do 1 double crochet each. So for this row we're going to have 4 stitches per color. In the fourth stitch you are going to change the color, okay? And then after you change color in the first stitch, you do 2 double crochet in that stitch, 1 and 2. So in the next 2 stitches you're going to do 1 double crochet. So the pattern for this row is 2 double crochet in one stitch, 1 double crochet in the next, and 1 double crochet in the next. So we have 2, 1, 1. So for this row, each color is going to have 4 stitches, and on the fourth stitch you're going to change color. Remember, the first stitch you're going to do 2 double crochet. So our first stitch is usually the increase point, and then in every other stitches you are going to do 1 double crochet, just like that. And then in the fourth stitch you stop halfway and change color. So you're going to continue all the way around till you get to the end. Now this is my last stitch for the row. For this part I'm going to finish up with that same color and also slip stitch with that color. I'm not going to change color because we've done 3 rows of interchanging colors. Now I want to like switch the color around. So I'm going to start with the dark blue color, and I'm going to chain 3. I'm going to chain 3, and in the same space as my chain 3 I'm going to do 1 double crochet, and make sure that you're carrying your other yarn along. So we have 2 double crochet. Now in the next stitch I'm going to do 1 double crochet, and then 1 double crochet again in the next stitch, and then in the next stitch 1 double crochet. We'll stop halfway and then finish up with the other color. So for row 5, each color is going to have 5 stitches, okay? The first stitch will be the increase point. So the first stitch, like this, you're going to do 2 double crochet in that first stitch, like that, 1, 2, and then in the other 3 stitches we're going to do just 1 double crochet. So the pattern for this row is 2, 1, 1, 1. That's 5 stitches in total. So remember, we always start with 2. The first stitch will always be an increase, so you're going to do 2 double crochet in the first stitch. And when I say the first stitch, I mean like the first stitch after you change color. So now I just changed color, so that first stitch I'm going to do 2 double crochet, 1 and 2. So in the next 3 stitches I'm going to do just 1 double crochet, in each stitch. And in the last stitch I'm going to stop halfway like that, and then finish up with the next color. So I'm going to keep doing that till I get to the end of the row. And at the end of the row I'm going to change color and slip stitch. I'm changing color because I want to continue with that color. Okay, so this is what I mean by interchanging the color. Now we've like changed the pattern around. Okay, so we're going to start the next row with the chain 3, and in that same space as the chain 3 we are going to do 1 double crochet. So we have 2. Now in the next 4 stitches we're going to do 1 double crochet in each stitch. So for row 6 we're going to have 6 stitches per color, and in the first stitch of each color you're going to do 2 double crochet. So this is the 6th stitch. I'll stop halfway and change colors. Okay, now in the first stitch of the next color I'm going to do 2 double crochet, 1 in that same stitch, another 1, 2. Then in the next 4 stitches I'm going to do just 1 double crochet in each stitch. So we're going to have 6 stitches in total, and then in the 6th stitch, this last stitch right here, you stop halfway and then use the other color to finish it up, just like that. So we're going to continue in that manner all around till you get to the end, and at the end you're going to change color again and slip stitch. This is what our project is looking like so far. Now to start row 7 we're going to start with a chain 3 as usual, and in the same space as the chain 3 I'm going to do a double crochet. Make sure to carry your other yarn along with you, and then in the next 5 stitches I'm going to do 1 double crochet in each stitch. So for row 7 each color is going to have 7 stitches. One thing to take note is the number of row that you're on is going to be equal to the number of stitches per color. So for row 2 it was 2 stitches per color, for row 3 it was 3 stitches per color. Now we're in row 7, so each color is going to have 7 stitches. So the first stitch of each color you're going to be doing 2 double crochet in that stitch. That way we are going to like increase the number of stitches. After you've done your increase, then in every other stitch you are going to do 1 double crochet till you get to the last stitch. I'm going to stop halfway here and then go ahead to finish up with the next color. So now we're going to continue with this pattern around. Remember, the first stitch of each color you're going to do 2 double crochet, and then in every other stitches you're going to do 1 double crochet and then go ahead to change color. So now we've done 3 rows, so I'm going to continue. I'm going to slip stitch with the same color because we want to like switch the pattern around again. So after every 3 rows I'm going to be like switching the colors around. So for row 8 I'm going to start with a chain 3. Make sure that you're carrying your yarn along. In the same space as the chain 3 I'm going to be doing a double crochet, and then in the next 7 stitches we're going to do 1 double crochet each. So for row 8 each color is going to have 8 stitches because we're going to be increasing in the beginning of each color. After increasing, then you're going to do 1 double crochet in each stitch. Now this is the last stitch for this color. I'm going to stop halfway and finish it up with the other color. Stop halfway and then finish it up with the other color, just like that. So in the first stitch of the next color I'm going to do 2 double crochet, 1, in the same stitch, another one, 2, and then 1 double crochet in every other stitch. So you want to count your stitches, make sure that you have 8 stitches per color. So on the 8th, after the 8th stitch, you're going to switch colors again. Stop halfway and then change color. Okay, so I'm going to continue in the same way all around till I get to the end, and then at the end we're going to change colors and then slip stitch. This is what the project looks like so far. I have 8 rows, and it measures 4 inches. So now this is like half of the length of my head. So I'm going to stop increasing right here. So if you're using the same size of yarn and hook as me, stop increasing at row 8. But if not, when your project is up to 4 inches, then you can stop increasing. Then for row 9, you start with chain 3, but you're not going to do double crochet in the same stitch as the chain 3. You're going to do double crochet in the next stitch. Remember that we stopped increasing in row 8. So row 9, we are only going to do 1 double crochet in each stitch. We're not going to increase even after we change color. Just 1 double crochet in each stitch all around. So row 9, you are going to have only 8 stitches because we are not increasing. So each color we have 8 stitches. Then on the 8th stitch, you're going to stop halfway and change color. Okay, so we're going to do 1. Okay, in the next stitch we're not increasing. Next stitch, 1 double crochet, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So the 8th stitch you're going to change color. So we're going to continue doing this all around and then finish with a slip stitch. Okay, so we're going to do rows of double crochet till you get to row 13. So from row 9 to row 13, we are going to be doing only 1 double crochet in each stitch, and then we are going to have 8 stitches per color from row 9 to row 13. After doing 13 rows, this is what the hat looks like. I stopped increasing at row 8, and then from row 9 to row 13, I did only double crochet in each stitch, and it measured up to 6.5 inches. This is what it looks like when I put it on. So you want to wear the hat to make sure that like it's perfect size. If you want your hat longer, then you have to do more rows, and if not, you just have to stop at row 13. Okay, so now after this I'm going to go ahead and do the brim of the hat. Now for the brim, I'm going to do 3 double crochet and an increase, 3 double crochet and 1 increase all around. So we start with the chain of 3, and that will be our first stitch. Then in the next stitch I'm going to do 1 double crochet and then another double crochet in the next stitch. So I have 3 stitches now. After these 3 stitches, I'm going to do an increase in the next stitch. So I'm going to do 2 double crochet in the next stitch after I've done 3 double crochet. Okay, so now I'm going to do another 3 double crochet in the next 3 stitches. 1, 2, 3. After this, I'm going to do an increase, so 2 double crochet in the next stitch. 1, and in the same stitch I'll do another one. 2. I'm stopping halfway because I want to like change colors. So we're going to have 10 stitches in total. So you start again the next color, the next stitch, another double crochet, 2, next stitch another double crochet, 3. Then after that I'm going to do an increase, that's 2 double crochet in one stitch, 1, 2. Okay, again double crochet, 1, in the next stitch another double crochet, 2, in the next stitch another double crochet, 3, and then after that we're going to do an increase, 2 double crochet in the next stitch. So for the first row of the brim we're going to have 10 stitches per color. So the pattern is 3 double crochet, 1 increase. So you do 1, 2, 3 double crochet, then in the next stitch you do 2 double crochet, 1, 2, 3 double crochet, in the next stitch you do 2 double crochet. So each color we have 10 stitches. So we're going to do that all around till you get to the end. And this is what it looks like when I finish that row. As you can see, it's a little bit wider. So now let's do the second row. So for the second row of the brim we're going to do 4 double crochet and then increase. So you start with a chain 3. In the next stitch you're going to do 1 double crochet, that's 2. In the next stitch we're going to do another double crochet, that's 3. And then in the next stitch 1 double crochet, that's 4. So as you can see, after 4 double crochet the next stitch is like the part where we increase, so we're going to increase in that same stitch too. So we're going to do 2 double crochet there, 2. Okay, then we are going to continue doing 1 double crochet in the next 4 stitches, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then after that we do an increase, so 2 double crochet in the next stitch, 1, and then stop halfway to change color or finish it up. So we're going to do 4 double crochet, then an increase, 4 double crochet, then an increase. So in this row we're going to have a total of 12 stitches per color. So after you do 4 double crochet we're going to do an increase. An increase is doing 2 double crochet in one stitch. So that's the increase point. Then I'm going to do 2 double crochet in that stitch too, 1 and 2. Okay, so if we go again, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I'm going to increase. So I'm going to continue in this pattern all around till I get to the end. So remember, each color is going to have 12 stitches, and this is what it looks like after I finish row 2. So for row 3 of the brim you start with chain 3. For this row we're going to do 5 double crochet before we increase. So this is double crochet number 3, number 4, and then number 5. You see that the next stitch is the increase point, so you do 2 double crochet in that stitch, 1, 2. Then we do another like 5 double crochet, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Then we're going to increase in the next stitch, 1, and in that same stitch another 1. So I'm stopping halfway because I want to change color. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and do 5 double crochet again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The next stitch is an increase point, so I'm going to increase right there. So I'm going to do 2 double crochet in the next stitch. 1, 2. Then I'm going to do 5 double crochet again. So you're going to continue this pattern. After every 5 double crochet, you're going to increase 5 double crochet, increase 5 double crochet, increase, and then when it's time for you to change color, you change color at the color point. And this is the end. So in the end, I'm going to like change color and then go ahead and slip stitch. After that, I'll chain 1 and then cut off my yarn. I'm cutting off both yarn. Okay, so I'm going to fasten off like that and then tie a knot one more time. Yeah, so I'm going to use a smaller crochet hook to like weave in the ends. So I made sure that the colors of yarn were matching, like my excess yarn was matching the part where I'm supposed to like weave it in, so that way it's going to look seamless. Okay, so I'm just weaving in my ends and we're basically done with the hat. So this is what it looks like when I have it on. It looks so cute. So if you want the brim of your hat to be longer than that, then you have to do more rows, but for me this is fine. Thank you guys for watching my video. Thank you for all of your support. Please do make sure to subscribe, give this video a thumbs up if it was very helpful to you, and also share. I made this hat in another color and I love it. Also, if you have any questions, please drop your questions in the comment section below, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye bye. Love you all.